The customer queue in Shinjuku is how customers are placed on the game map. This video gives a brief demonstration of how the customer queue works in Shinjuku. The high-level summary is that customers first accumulate in the queue, and then some are placed on the map at the beginning of each turn before the players take their two regular actions. Here we're going to start with the mid-game setup, where we already have 6 customers in the queue. So, to add customers to the map, we take the next set of customers from the head of the queue and place them on the map in the ward identified by the card they are sitting on. In this example, the 3 food customers are taken from the Ota card and placed on the map in Ota. After placing the customers, the player removes the card from the queue and takes it into their hand. Now that the customers have been placed, we need to refresh the queue. And this is done by first shifting the cards over in the queue. Note that when the cards are shifted, any customers on the cards are moved over as well. And the empty space at the back of the queue is filled by drawing a new card from the deck. And the final step is to add customers back into the queue. Since 3 customers were removed from the queue, we need to add 3 customers back. Note that if we lose track of how many customers need to be added, we can refer to the left side of the queue, which has a tracker for the total number of customers that should be in the queue. Here, it indicates that there should be a total of 6 customers in the queue, and since we already have 3 customers, that means we need to add 3 more. These new customers are drawn randomly and added one at a time. The first customer we draw is a food customer. Now, when placing new customers in the queue, if there are no matching customers already in the queue, then the customer is placed on the next empty card. So the food customer here is placed on the Setagaya card. The next customer we draw is an electronics customer. Since there is already an electronics customer in the queue, this new customer is placed on the same card. And finally, the last customer we draw is a clothing customer. Since there are no other clothing customers in the queue, it is placed on the next available empty card. Now that the queue has been completely refreshed, the current player can take 2 actions for their turn. Meanwhile, the other players can evaluate the changes in the queue and determine if they need to modify their plans.